He's gonna have to do that all over again if he wants to win. We're getting the Julesville start again.
Yeah, looks like in the first game of the last set, we are gonna have again Etalus against Zetterburn in Julesville, and now well, let's see if well, the match against Jubilo gives Love the experience, the confidence to fight Zetterburn again, and well, looks very confident right now. Looks very dominant and excellent. That parry to the F smash takes the stock from Panda. Now Jubilo returning to the stage, but he's on fire right now. And excellent the upper to the fair. Now the edgeguard situation and the upper excellent by Panda, saying you are not gonna abuse of that advantage of your stock. And excellent, but now a blop, excellent control of the stage, getting the damage over Panda, and Panda is not finding the answer to get an opening against Blob. Excellent, the dash attack to that double fair, and now double backer, sorry, and now the Dakus almost taking the stock from Panda. Panda is in troubles, getting hit by that icicles, and almost just getting in that up smash. Now Blob looks like he only needs a Dakus, he only needs a good parry, and the stock from Panda is history.
We're getting really close to kill percents again on this second stock now, though. I love the patience there, but just got caught by the down B once he finally opted for a dash attack. So we have an Etalus in the lead with armor again. We've seen this situation so many times, and Blop has the patience really required to make these edge guards, make these tech chases work. So he's just going to keep playing with the lead so well and continuing to grow it.
Yep. Now well, a Blob with a very high percentage and returning to the stage with that down, that OP, but the icicles is saving Panda and the up smash to get that Zetterburn in a well, to get that out of the stage. Excellent. Now the icicles to the fair again and dying, almost getting a very good clip Blob, but taking the first game. And let's see the counter pick from Panda. But well, we saw this game a little bit even sometimes with Blob at the end getting a lot of advantage over Panda. So let's see what differs for game number 2.
And we're getting the Forest Floor counter pick. I think this is why I wish we could see stage bans, because if I was Panda, especially after the last 2 stocks, I would really want to pick a stage that's going to help me with my recoveries against Etalus, because we saw he must have eaten like 80% from just icicles that game off stage. It was a bit rough, and especially the weight is beautiful, but actually getting the DI to live, that was a bit of a scary situation. And you're going to have to be really careful of DIing in on moves like that, too, because the vertical blast zone, like we saw earlier, is pretty small, so Blop's going to be able to kill quite reliably. But that also helps Panda a lot, too, because Blop will die much earlier.
So yeah, now Plop against with the advantage, excellent chain of fairs, almost taking the stock with that shine out of the stage by Panda. Panda, well, I think something that Panda needs to do less is getting a lot of time on the air, because he let Blob to get that kind of openings, and now he's in an edgeguard situation, almost getting hit by the icicles for the 3rd time, and returning with that good side B to up smash, and taking the first stock from Blob. But now Panda with the very high percentage, so this could be very dangerous. Excellent parry to that down strong, and I think he's gonna go for the second fair, but no, and dying from that Dakus from Blob. Now he needs to be more passionate in his gameplay.
He really does, especially in a position like this where we've seen these edge situations are where Blop has been really good. I mean, he sometimes he drops it, but only after doing like 60 or 70%, and that's an odd percentage you want to eat all the time. It's a pretty even game now, but getting back here off stage almost immediately, it's a little bit rough. Okay, we're
So,
still
yeah.
going. Blop sending him right back off stage again. I feel like almost every matchup has really been determined by these ledge trap games where a character. Oh no! I thought we were about to see the end because of the DI out. That could have been bad.
Yeah, almost dying by that fair, but excellent. Well, at the end, excellent DI by Blob, and now this looks very dangerous for both players. Now Blob is in fire. This could be a determinant for the look of the game, and almost getting a conversion with that icicles to that up B. But now in the edge guard situation, both in a very high percentage, and the icicles to the fair, almost getting the game from Panda. And looks like Blob is the Zetterburn killer of this bracket because he's 2-0 over a Panda. So a Panda needs to do something if he don't want to get 3-0'd by the Etalus main.
It's true. So we're headed to Tower of Heaven. Another pretty neutral stage in the matchup. We need to recognize how good Blop is at tech chasing and how good he is at these ledge traps, but he also, it seemed like he was getting nervous at the end of that game there. He dropped a couple kills that were like pretty free, especially like when the Zetterburn would land with an uppy or something. It was a bit scary, and he just chose options that weren't going to kill when he definitely had time to do the others. So the nerves might be setting in a little bit here. Oh, F-Strong not going to kill out of that back air. Already got the armor online. This is great percentage for Panda already, but eating that F-Strong, they're just going at it. There's no breaks.
Oh, well, now both in a similar percentage. Well, Panda almost losing the stock, but at the end taking the stock from Blob with that double fair, and the Dakus getting that stock from Panda. Blob didn't want this Zer to get that advantage, but now in the HGR situation, and no Blob returning to the stage. Now Panda needs to doesn't let the Blob get momentum, because Blob with momentum is so scary, and well, he's getting momentum right now. Excellent, the icicles to the fair, again the edge guard situation, and now the neutral to the command grab, and almost now getting the spike, and well, Panda losing the stock. Now Blob in a, this looks very good for the Etalus main.
It does. It was unfortunate that Panda missed his tech there. He's got the Etalus off stage, though, with no air dodge, so that's pretty good news, but getting caught by a down tilt while Blop is coming back to stage. It's, we're at 130 for the Etalus, but the second that he gets the Zetterburn away long enough, he's gonna grab that armor. And, oh, I'm a liar, because Panda actually ended up finding the kill. Eating a back air for that taunt, though, it's, I understand the psych up, but that was a bit of a bad position to be doing it. I really hope he doesn't lose because of it. The DIN gonna kill off the top Blop, taking it 3-0 off an edge card that started because of a taunt. That's really unfortunate.
Oh no. Well, at the end, Panda getting the 3-0 by Blob. Blob definitely